Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. It's been a long day. It's been a long get it together. um I just realized I'm live. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking I hadn't clicked the live button. Anyways, okay. So let me just fix my freaking glasses. The reading. I asked what this reading was going to be about, and what I heard is you need to hear this. Maybe I shouldn't have come live. Maybe I just shouldn't have come live. Let me just. Anyways. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How is everyone? All day, all night, Marianne, sitting by the seashore, sifting sand. Let me just do this reading. Let me get this done with. Okay. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Keep your head up, moving on. All right. Oh, I hope you're okay, Sea Ocean Soul. I feel like I've been at it literally all day, all night. Just break me out. Just break me out. I don't know if you guys are from the Bay Area. There was this group that it was just a small time group. That was their song. All right. Oh my gosh. And then this one song popped in my head just now, and it's tragic. It's so tragic. Are you still in love with me the way I am with you? Do you feel your heart is breaking after all that we've been through? Oh, my love, I'll be waiting for you. Tragic ass songs. The tragedy. It's tragic. Not my tragedy. It's not my tragedy. I'll tell you that much. Not my tragedy. All right. Let us see. 1, 2. Oh, God. That's for real tragic. Let me just. I've been waiting for you. Oh, my love. I give you so much more. Now you're gone. And now that we are apart, I didn't know love would break my heart. You didn't know? Boo, you didn't know? That's unfortunate. Oh, that's messed up. I'm not being toxic. Kind of. Just a little bit. Okay, I'll stop. Michael said I'm being toxic. Yo no soy marinero. Okay. I will stop for real. Anyways, there is stability that is being had right now, right? Whatever the stability is, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I don't know what it means, but it's a good thing. Okay. So maybe it ties into the masculine energy. Maybe it has to do with your masculine energy. Maybe you're putting yourself in a, can I just go live on TikTok? I don't want to do this reading. I don't. This feels like a setup. Okay. Okay. So maybe your masculine aspects are regaining some sense of stability, right? Maybe you're not feeling so combative anymore. Maybe it's this thing of utilizing your strength, your masculine strength, um, for the greater good of something, right? To build something. There is just something so intoxicating, so just absolutely intoxicating about a very strong masculine. um oh, speaking of strong masculines, I want to show you guys something. There's something about a very strong masculine presence that has the ability to be destructive, but rather than being destructive, it's instead a presence that's very much about building, right? That's very much about creating, building, protecting, providing, all of that. Now, okay. Here it goes. So speaking of speaking of, and I'm totally just flaunting now. Okay, I'm not even ashamed. Look at this beefcake ass mofo right here. I put an emoji over his face. Look how beefcakey he is. Like, ew. Why are you so beefcakey? Like, bro. This is my etch a sketch. Look at this etch a sketch of a man. Like he is, his whole body is tattooed because he wanted to be my living etch a sketch. Let me just stop. I gotta stop messing around. I can't. I don't want to do this reading. anyways, anyways, isn't he so beefy? I love it. Yeah, he's literally like my etch a sketch. His whole body is like literally his whole body is tattooed all over by yours truly. That was his idea, not mine. I'm not a tattoo artist. I'm not a tattoo artist. He bought a tattoo gun. He bought a tattoo gun and then he was like, "Hey, can you do this on me?" I was like, "What?" Yeah. So that's how that went. So the masculine, there's a stability rising. Whatever that stability is, let it keep going. For some of you, that masculine card represents an actual masculine individual. Okay. There's some type of manifestation that's happening. It's almost like, oh, God. Ah. Okay. So it's this sense of someone feels like they're under your spell. Hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't even my creativity, boo. That was him. He was just like, "You got to. You have to do this for me." Yeah. So it's just, yeah, it literally all over. He has no more space. I will not do the face. I will not do the knuckles. I will not do the neck. That's just those are my okay? No. Because if I tattoo him, I feel it. And when I did a chest piece, it was the basically the length of his sternum all the way across to his he was super quiet while I was doing it. He was super duper quiet, didn't complain at all. Let me tell you, I almost passed out. I was like, oh, shit. It hurts so bad. Mm, I know. He trusts me unnecessarily. Um anyways, broomstick clearance. This is something that if you're the one that's feeling as though someone has got you under their spell, like you're very smitten with someone else, um, uh, you're trying to clear it or they're trying to clear you from their thoughts. I don't know that it's going to work because it's like this is such a dedicated thing. No, don't be sorry. He is very yummy. He is very yummy. Don't be sorry at all. It's factual. You were stating facts. Not offended at all. Very factual. All right. So oh, so is this like you? I don't know if this is you. Come autumn, you're going to be upside down. You're going to be upside down in your thoughts. They're going to be upside down in their thoughts about you. Okay, let me actually stop messing around and focus. What exactly is going on here? Okay. Okay, so it's this sense that whoever this masculine is, they're trying to gain a foothold on their life and become much more stable. It's almost like they're walking this narrow path within the shadow realms. Um they're trying to do the shadow work. Something has inspired them to come down from the mountains and do shadow work, right? I'm assuming there is an individual that serves kind of as their walking stick, their staff. Ooh, ooh, they're treating this person, or it's almost like the dynamic is the person is like their employee. Oh shit. It's about to get interesting. Uh. Okay. So now it's making sense. So they're focused still. Oh, this is a third party thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I feel an SWV song coming up. I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Ooh. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I don't understand. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time. Thoughts of loving you. They loving you, boo. They are trying so hard to get past you. They're not though. This broomstick of a person. This broomstick, this staff member Y'all, I don't mind me. I'm like legit petty ass demon today, okay? I'm a petty ass demon today to just ignore a lot of the shit that I say. But there's this person that they are treating this person like a tool, like a staff member, and they're using that person to try and clear you out of their thoughts. It's not gonna work, baby boo. It's not gonna work, baby boo. So they really feel like you're just a manifestation of their dreams and that you have got them under your spell. I don't think you did any spells on them. I don't think you did. I think they're just, they caught a whiff of your pheromones. They, they caught a whiff of it. And your pheromones are loud. What? It's not your fault. That's how you were built. That's how you were built. So it's like the table is being set. Shit. So you're not just a chapter in their book. You're not just a paragraph or a chapter. You're the whole fucking book. You're the whole ass book. And it's this thing of there's something that's trying to penetrate through the protection. The two of you stand on either side of the cup of fulfillment. You each have your own light. He's all smoked out over this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Ain't no amount of puff puff pass gonna erase you from their thoughts. I wish a motherfucker would erase us. I wish a motherfucker would erase us out their thoughts. I said I would stop messing around. So I will. I'll stop messing around. So come autumn, they'll begin to realize that their broomstick of a person. I can't help it. I'm very sorry. Their broomstick of a person is some upside down ass female. It's just the magic is fizzling. It's fizzling. It's like, oh, that's what their magic is doing. Come spring, they're gonna have some things to consider. I hope I hope that you're not gonna be around come spring because this sounds like bullshit. I'm serious. It sounds like total bullshit. Why would you deal with this? Um, you know what I'm saying? Like here, this right here. I could respect this. I could respect this. Put some respect on my name. This right here. I love Emmy's humor. Don't know if I believe the readings, but I'm so here for the saltiness. I'm totally here to provide the salt. I'm not sure I believe the readings either. I'm just saying. I don't know that I believe it. I definitely am not claiming it. I'm definitely not claiming it, but I hope you guys are not going to stick around for any of this because as I've said in the past, anyone who's willing to let you walk away, even if you're just bluffing, I'm serious. Ew. Ew. let, me, like, let me look at my phone. Ew. That was a little too much salt. It was a little too much salt. Just ew. Anyone, literally, I mean it. Last chance. Last chance. Mm-hmm. This is the last chance. Haven't they had enough chances though? Haven't they had enough chances? I'm just saying. I'm saying. Like, I think for those of you who are like, no, 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 one last chance, you need to get a clip like this. Clip your hair back so your good ear can actually hear what I'm telling you. They've had enough chances. Okay, you know what? Let me not tell you what to do. Let me not tell you what to do. If you're into that vibe of like spiritual fuckboy starter pack, Amazon Prime, straight to your Amazon locker, I'm just saying that's your aesthetic. It's your aesthetic. right? It's just if that's your aesthetic, that's your aesthetic. You like what you like. You like what you like. Okay? So, don't let your past hold you back, but here you are. It's in reverse. This is telling me your past is absolutely holding you back. Look, you making my hair frizz, baby boo. You making my hair frizz like we in the islands. Look at this shit. Bitch, we don't play that shit. Please. Please. We don't play that. Okay? Okay. All right. Smooth. Smooth. I'm trying to convince myself. Smooth. Yeah, no, don't let your past hold you back, but here you are still holding on to the past. I don't think so. Let that go. Let that go. Your hard work is paying off. Again, in reverse, you're not going to change this person. This person is who they are. And again, as I've said, if that's your aesthetic, that's your aesthetic. I'm just saying that's not my aesthetic. I don't like time wasters. I don't like dilly dalliers. I like people who um are not afraid. Oh, third eye drainage. Third eye drainage. I like people who are not afraid of um of the challenge that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a challenge. They want easy people. You're not easy peasy. They can just get the fuck out of here. We need more hairspray. Okay? If they want easy peasy, they can have someone else. You not easy, boo. You're not easy peasy. Unless you are, then if that's what you want, then that's what you want. Don't let pride get in your way. This is for your cross watcher. Whoever this is that's all obsessed with you, all up in my freaking cards. Ugh, how dare you, spiritual F boy and girl, all up in my cards with your STDs, spiritually transmitted delulu. Don't be wasting my people's time. Let my people go. Seriously, let my people go. You know? It's like enough is enough. Enough is enough. Ew. Luck is on your side. It's not. You got to earn this. You got to let go of your pride and you have to earn this. You have to earn that access to this person who you are alleging is the person of your dreams, a manifestation of your dream relationship. Start freaking approaching them the way you are supposed to approach a dream person with some type of reverence and sacredness. A new romantic cycle begins. See, it's in reverse. Time waster. We got a time waster on aisle 3. Time waster on aisle 3. Yeah, they're wasting your time. Whatever this is, if this is like a business type thing, because it can be more than romance, it could totally tie into like business stuff, right? Business stuff, you're waiting for someone to, give you the green light. Give me the green light. Da 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 da. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. No, they're a time waster. They're wasting your time. Time to give rather than take. You need to give it to the next one. I wish I was joking. You need to take this and give it to the next one. The next one. Okay? Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Yeah, no. No. Give it to the next one. You need to let that one go and allow yourself to surrender to the divine. There is something ridiculously magical waiting to happen for you. And I mean, really, really, can we just like let it happen? Let it happen. Just let it happen. Let it be something that your attention is brought towards. There's something for many of you. If you allow this to kind of unfold in the way that it's unfolding, what's going to happen is there's going to be an accumulation of matched energies. You know what this means? You know what this means? More, more, right? So there's going to be something that's more magical and the energy is gaining momentum. If you waste your time on this individual, not right now, Marlene. If you waste your time on this individual, um, you're not going to get more. You're going to get the same of the same of the same. I feel like you deserve much more than what you are settling for right now. And if you want to play this role of, well, you don't even know me, Emmy. I don't need to know you. I'm psychic. You deserve much more than what you're settling for. This is a test from soul to see if you will settle for the same old stale, mediocre papeen peen. No, no, no. Let them earn the privilege of being in your presence. Now, I said what I said. I'm not mincing words. I'm not joking around. I'm very serious. Based on the level of movement in my neck right now, I am very serious. Okay. Okay. Let them earn the privilege to be in your presence. They better earn that. They better earn that. I'm not even joking. I'm not even but Emmy, what if they get bored? So then that means they're playing a game with you, baby boo. They were playing a game. They're playing a game. They're playing a game of hungry, hungry hippo. Are you a hippo? I know I'm not. Are you a hippo? Are you one of those little balls? Are you the hippo trying to chomp on the balls and collect all the balls? I mean, that doesn't sound right. That part didn't sound right. You know what I'm trying to say. You need so much more than this basic ass game stuff. You want to play games? Just keep it strictly online. Do it for your entertainment. Don't meet them in person. Don't develop feelings. Don't get yourself all caught up in someone else's emotional dysfunction, emotional dysregulation. This is a game that's being played. Oh, they got bored. What if they get bored? I'm all riled up. Ooh, I'm riled up. I'm riled up. I'm riled up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Instead, celebrate the fact that your space is being cleared of the people, places, and things, the nouns that are time wasting. Okay? I know you can feel if I am speaking to you. You can feel it. You can feel the resonance. You feel like, oh shit, how does she know about my situation? Duh, I told you. I'm psychic. No, you know what it is? I am, but do you know what it is? You were brought to this reading in particular because your soul has been trying to tell you this for how long now? And you haven't been listening. So now your soul is trying to do some last ditch effort to prevent you from being unnecessarily hurt. But baby boo, if you a masochist and you like being hurt, then I mean, get it where you can, I guess. I don't think you should, but it's not really my place to tell you how to live your life. If that's what tickles your fancy, then go ahead and get your feelings hurt. This is a time wasting situation. I know either you're finding it hard to believe me, which that's good. You're exercising some degree of discernment. That's very, very good. You shouldn't just believe me. I'm a random ass person on the internet. So I hope that as you're not believing everything I'm saying, you're also not believing every single bullshit line they're feeding you. If he calls you baby girl, oh, shit. If he calls you baby girl, The only appropriate response for that is how many other people do you call that? I'm saying. I'm saying. I'm saying. If he has all of these slick lines, let me tell you something about chakras, okay? This ties in, I promise. So the lower the chakra that's affected by the interaction, the more it is about survival, avoidance. Like you need to avoid this, or else you're going to have to figure out how to survive this. The higher the chakras that are affected by your interactions, that's more about love and needing to experience like love from your soul. And your soul is encouraging you to experience this to learn something about yourself and your worth. So, if someone gives me butterflies, you got butterflies in your stomach, you're meeting them for the first time, and you got butterflies. Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. Because this is something that's going to destabilize my sense of my personal power over myself and my life. If it's in my stomach, that's solar plexus. That's about your personal power, your journey to recognize how powerful you are over yourself and your life by way of causation and effect. The choices you make are the causations you choose. The causations you choose lead to the effects that you will experience in your day to day life. If the butterflies are near the nether region, that the quiver that people talk about, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's your kitty cat saying no. I'm not joking. Have you ever heard people talk about that? How like they know that it is typically a female, right? She'll say that she knows this guy is not like other guys because her little friend will quiver, will do a little quiver. That's your little friend is like, "No, no, no, he's unhealthy for us. It's gonna affect your pH. You get a lot of UTIs whenever you're intimate with that person. Yeah, your body is telling you they're poisonous to you. They're toxic to you. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting you. I tell you why. Close shop, baby boo. Close shop. No, nope. No, no. No, no. Not that one. That one is a no-no. Okay? If you're getting the tingles and stuff across the chest, it's not love. At least not yet. Love is something you cultivate with someone. It's not something that just happens. Across the chest, that's my soul letting me know, oh, okay. You need to experience something here. Please be open to it. Please be compliant. You need to experience something with this person because they're going to help you to see something about yourself intentionally or unintentionally. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're fully present in the experience so that you can see it for yourself. See this about yourself, okay? So the higher up, the more likely your soul is asking you to experience this with the individual. So that way you can gather more information about yourself as you go through your ascension mechanics. Now, this is just peasantry. This right here is like your, uh, uh, this person doesn't even shine. They have no shine to them. What's happening is they're mirroring you. You're witnessing your shine. And then you're like, oh my God, I feel resonance. No, you don't. That's not resonance. That's, you know what kind of person does that? Organic portals, NPCs. That's what they do. They listen to what you say and then they regurgitate it. They say it right back to you, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's resonance. You talk about the same things I talk about, and we like the same things." Um, I highly doubt they I'm grossed out. I'm zipping up my jacket. Um, I highly doubt they're into the same things as you. I think they're just trying to impress you. It's kind of like the equivalent of a narcissist love bombing you. That's what that's the equivalent of. I don't even want any part of my skin exposed to this. Not my toroidal cords, nothing. Ooh. Yeah, no, this person is unbalanced. They're unhinged. They're unhinged. And you got to be careful about identifying them as a. Hold on. Let me find the card. Boop, 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 boop. It has a twin flame. Look at that. Oh, look. Emmy missed it. There's two flames. They're twin flames. And they once they get to that center point, they'll fulfill. No, 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 baby. No. I didn't miss it. I saw that. I saw that. That's irrelevant to you. That's no, that's some demon horita ass games being played. That's thought inception, thought manipulation. There's a lot of demonic shit going on lately. Um, what percentage of humanity now I did? Alakazoola, Menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together, and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. That's what that is. It's some bibbidi bobbidi boo shit. How many, what percentage of humanity are NPCs, in my opinion? 70% at least. No less than 70%. So, the golden billion. You guys heard of that? Hey, Sheldon. The golden billion. You ever heard of that term? Alakazoola, Menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together, and what have you got? NP fucking C's, yo. The golden billion, right? So with that, um, there's some rumors down a bunny hole. They want to get rid of 7 billion people. 7 billion, leaving 1 billion. It's a lot of people. 1/7. Most of the people who would not survive those types of scenarios, which I don't want to discuss. That's part of the predictive program, discussing it in excess and allowing your energy to be used to bring it to fruition by way of fear feeding. So 70%. You know why 70%, at least 70% will not survive? They don't have the capacity to tap into sovereignty. Sovereignty is when you stop participating in the programs that are used to oppress, that are used to divide, that are used to deconstruct you down to your core. Exactly. They want to keep that cube fed. You know what I do? I take that cube and I kick it. See that girl kicking them boxes over there? Those are Saturn's cubes, and I'm kicking them. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. There's a lot that is going on. And what you need to focus on is actually allowing yourself to tap into what you need to pay attention to. Let us not use the term sheeple. I used to use that term back in the early 2000s, like early 2000s, when I was deep into veganism and Ashtanga yoga, and I thought I was just so fucking superior and an absolute asshole. I was an absolute spiritual elitist asshole. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. People need to hear it. People need to hear it, right? If we want to talk badly about sheeple, sheeples don't hurt each other. Sheeples sometimes get lost. Sometimes they go to the wrong pastures. Sometimes they need the hounds of hell biting at their feet, their hooves, to turn them back into the right direction. So I'm just saying, there's no need to divide people in that way. What we need to do is focus on what we're doing for ourselves, how we are growing ourselves, how we are allowing our time, our energy, our focus to be wasted on inconsequential things. So when we use the term sheeple, what we're doing is we're buying into another program. It's controlled opposition. The whole concept of sheeple, once upon a time, way back when, um, truth seekers were actually seeking truth and they were finding it, they were uncovering it. And then that movement, it got infiltrated. And then came these types of terms. Why? To divide and conquer. Be careful about participating in the programs while you assume that you're free. Truly free people are focused on their own growth and the building of community, diversified unity. We're not talking about separation. We're talking about the identification as is appropriate of certain circumstance, and then the forward movement into the finding of a solution and the implementation of that solution. And if you're not operating in those terms, I won't say that you're behind or that you're erroneous. I will say that you need to take a good hard look at what programs you're participating in, because we no longer have the luxury to kind of take unnecessary classes. Like if life is a school of learning, right? If we're learning in the school of life, we have to actually learn what we need to learn, right? You don't want to take badminton class as your elective in college when you can take a class that will satisfy the necessary credits to matriculate, or the necessary credits to earn you the opportunity to apply to medical school or whatever other school, higher levels of learning you want to enter into. So you got to make sure that you're receiving all of the messages from soul, the crown chakra, golden crown in reverse. The messages are not being received. You're allowing yourself to be, again, distracted. Worlds within worlds. So there's this shadow aspect contained within your Christic consciousness as being accessed by the love strings, the heartstrings, right? If you can allow yourself, there are some people who have the capacity to see the world within the world, and they'll follow the strings that lead you to the next event based on what the potentiality is that you select. Whatever potentiality is selected, whatever option, it has a string attached to it. You can follow it very easily. You can follow it, observe the potentiality that comes after that, and determine, do you want that potentiality as the experience or not? Because if not, you're going to have to select a different option. I think this is an invitation from soul to really, really consider stepping up to the challenge. You're being challenged to reach a higher level of understanding of yourself, the way you function, the way you co create your pleasurable experiences, as well as the not so pleasurable experiences. When you continue to believe people who have no idea what their intention is with you, you continue to believe that they have a right to access you and do whatever they want to you. And that's just erroneous. No one has an entitlement to accessing you. Nobody. Nobody. I've had many of people think that they're somehow entitled to access me and my personal space and this and that. And all I can say is I wish a motherfucker would. I don't wish you would, but if you going to, I wish the fuck you would. You know what I'm saying? So there's someone that you need to stop communicating with. Um, oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Um, it's right here. Thought inception. Okay. I'm sorry. There was another message. Others share their thoughts. Welcome to the evening wrap up. Something is howling at you. Something is trying to get you to accept these thought inceptions as your own. I woke up today. I didn't go live this morning because just shit felt demonic. Not in my home, but everywhere else. Felt very full on demonic, like energy, demonic ass energy. And I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not, nope, nope. I'm not going to live stream and allow myself to get baited because let me tell you, ain't nothing like a demon get me to fucking wild the fuck out. And I didn't want to wild out today. So I was just like, no, I'm good. I got other things I got to do. I'm not going to live stream today. And that's the thing. That's what I've been picking up on. There is an uptick in the attempts to infiltrate your space by way of thought inception. Now, part of the way thought inception works is by accessing your Wernicke's area, which is kind of above and slightly behind your ear, that region. Wernicke area of your brain, Wernicke's area, that's a part of your brain that's responsible for the translation of verbal communication. When someone verbally communicates with you, excuse me, that's a part of your brain that will like interpret those sounds into specific meanings, specific words, and then it strings it together and you get the complete thought that's being expressed verbally. Now, if the Wernicke's area is being accessed, things that people are saying, things that you're hearing on the radio, it's going to take on a different meaning. We can both hear the same words, but the way you take those words is going to be completely different than the way I take them. I'm hearing it verbatim. I'm accepting it as is. When you're experiencing thought inception by way of Wernicke area breach, uh, you're going to hear like, oh, she's cheating on you. Oh, they're talking shit about you. Oh, it's a setup. And I'm just over here living my life. No, none of that. Ain't none of that. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thanks. So that's what's been happening to a lot of people. A lot of people. Have you found that you're wondering, like, what did they say? What? What is going on? I think it has a lot to do with parasitic stuff. Thank you for the reminder, Lindsay. If you're having that issue, you probably need a parasitic extraction. Either click on the QRC code or click on the link in the comments And that needs to be removed. That absolutely needs to be removed, because it will absolutely taint every single conversation that you have. Once the Wernicke's area is breached, it does not take much for something, whatever that thing is, energetic, to go ahead and breach the part of your brain that's then going to begin scrambling what the written words mean. So it can then also affect written communication. Okay. It's time for you to write a new chapter, not just read a new chapter. You have to write an entire new chapter. Okay. This is about you moving on to the next part, leaving all of that just insanity over wherever it is. Just leave it over there. Leave it on the side of the road. Leave it on the side of the road. Let the garbage man pick it up. Basura, basura, basura. Okay? Just don't touch basura. Those types of things want to limit you in your existence. What you're trying to do, by way of the new chapter you're writing for yourself, is create some rise, create some elevations in your potentiality. You don't want to limit yourself. Why are you going to continue to be accessible to people, places, and things that are going to continue to egg you on to not believe in yourself? I mean, why? Why do that? Being demure and being fake humble is not going to serve you. You're either actually humble, meaning you understand that no matter how powerful you are, your power is a means to help you better fulfill your service. It doesn't elevate you above others. It doesn't make you more important. That's humbleness. Pretending to be humble while you are trying to claw your way to the top, that's fake humble. That's bullshit. So we need to be very, very clear about what we're actually trying to do, who we are in this moment. And sometimes we go through those things. That doesn't make you a bad person. That means your insecurity has been triggered. You're trying to prove your worth. What needs to happen is you need to pause with the attempts to try and prove your worth, and instead take a look at the part of you that's hurting, that's causing you to feel like you're not worth anything, to the degree that you need to prove to others that you are worth something. And that's why you have to claw your way to the top. I think a lot of what's happening right now, people who are attracted to us, people who we are attracted to, are being used as Trojans to access us, to enter our space. You can't ever allow that. You can't ever willingly allow that. You are worth going to war for. You're worth going to war for. I'll say it again. You are worth fighting for. You have to stop this belief that you need to participate in programs and situations that further deprive you of your sense of worth just to keep the peace that never actually existed. Fake peace, pretend peace, peace at the cost of you and your perception of yourself. That's not peace. That's not peace. That's passive permission. You're giving passive permission to things, um, and it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve them. It's going to blow up in your face later. You have to overcome this period. Okay. You have to overcome this. There's a lot of insecurities rising up. That's okay. Periods like this are huge blessings for you. You just have to get through them. You have to get through them. And once you get through them, you can begin to see just how powerful you are, just how capable you are, just how much you can handle with grace, with compassion for self, first and foremost, before you generously give that to others. Okay. Wow. Setting all saltiness aside, I've never heard that before. All right. Well, Jay, I am smart. Let me expose my forehead so you could see, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh. Bitch, I'm gonna contour my fucking forehead really quick, get it all nice and sexy. Ain't nothing like a bronzed ass big forehead. That's fucking hot. Like, ooh, the dimensions of your intelligence, baby. Boo, hold on. Just look at that. Ooh, baby boo. Hold up. Hold up. I'm telling you, I used to be so ashamed of my big ass forehead. I used to be. Now I'm like, bitch, that's the sexiest part of me. You know what I'm saying? That's like so super duper sexy. It's one of those things. Like, if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. And then you know what else we need? Hold on. Hold on. What we need to highlight the alien, you know what I'm saying? Really get those cheekbones to just pop a little like that. Ooh, some on the brow right there. Ooh, you see that? Just a little pop right there. Right down there. Ooh, bitch. Stop. Just cover it. Okay. You got to overcome this. You have to overcome this. You have to allow yourself to exit out of that space of duality. In order for you to exit out of that space of duality, you have to embrace all parts of you. That includes the parts of you that you've, felt very ashamed to be. Right? Like you're a badass. Just be a badass. Just be a badass. If you're a badass, be a badass. I mean, don't be a badass in that you're hurtful and harmful to other people intentionally. Be a badass in that, like, you only give a fuck about the things that you should give a fuck about. Yeah, that's a badass. True badasses, are not people who don't give a fuck. True badasses are people who only give a fuck about the things that are important to their well being, their peace, their growth, their self love journey, the unfoldment of their potentiality. You need to start recalibrating a lot of the perceptions that you have allowed, unknowingly, of course, to be skewed by all of these social media gurus. That as well is controlled opposition. I'm not interested in being a guru. I'm a stay-at-home mom that's very opinionated about all kind of bullshit. I read a lot, I watch a lot, and then I think a lot. And that's that. These are just my opinions. I have no authority over you. Are you surprised? I don't. I don't have any authority over you. I'm not superior to you. We're equals, baby boo. Sovereignty. That's the truth of sovereignty. We're equals. You and I, we're on the same playing field. Except I'm not playing, I'm simply observing. Get to that point. Get to that point. Get to the point where you're no longer playing with yourself, playing with other people. Get to the point where you naturally allow things to end, right? That natural ending, the ending of you refusing to accept the shadowy aspects of yourself, the ending of you trying to continue to participate in whatever that twin flame mumbo jumbo is that people keep trying to shove in your face. Yes, twin flames are a real thing. No, twin flames were never some romantic thing. It was never intended to be something romantic. The twin flames that are in romantic unions are twins who struggled to learn their lesson. So they got paired up with a study partner. I'm being completely serious. Completely serious. Okay. So stop looking for a study partner when you're already in the process, actively in the process of mastering the lessons at hand. Put down your weapons, but don't forget you own them. Lay down the sword, but don't forget how to use it when need be. There's a quote about people thinking that if you're incapable of extreme violence, that makes you peaceful. No, it does not. It makes you helpless. People who are capable of extreme violence but choose not to act upon the violence when it is not necessary, those are people who choose peace. So these are cycles of you trying to shed these outgrown identities that others have forced upon you, but you're holding on to it. And it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. You give yourself a little bit of a break. You do need to allow the shedding, but you also need to recognize when you are so scared that it's triggering you. You can't always force yourself to do something. Sometimes you have to take those baby steps, right? Baby steps, baby steps. Look at all those baby steps leading to another dimension, a new dimension of seeing things, viewing from another dimension, another vantage point, seeing life differently. Now is a time for you to alter your perception. Um, the positioning that you're currently occupying, it's not working for you. The way you're seeing yourself and the way that view is causing you to choose the details of your unfoldment, it's just not working for you. You're going to need to do something else with this. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like your soul will guide you into the spaces that you need to consider and will take you out of the spaces and interactions that detract from the objective. What is the objective? The objective should only be about you. I know. People are going to be like, oh my God, she's telling you to be selfish. No, what I want you to hear is the people who are telling you that I'm telling you to be selfish are actually the selfish ones. They're pissed off because now you're questioning and thinking, and they can't fuck with you the way they used to. They can't exploit you and use you as easily as they used to. Good, good, good. Make it hard for them. Like I said, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Make them earn it. Stop offering everything. You know in your heart when you need to help. You also know in your heart and your mind via human logic when someone is playing with you. Just because you don't want to believe that they're pulling on your heartstrings and playing mind games does not mean they're not. It does not mean they're not. I've had plenty of people try and play my heartstrings because I'm a very giving person. I care a lot, even about strangers. And I've had to learn to not be accessible to people who are like that. I've had to learn. I've had to teach myself. My life experiences have had to teach me over and over and over and over and over. That's okay. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn to the degree that I need to learn at the place that I'm currently at. Okay. So let me get a final let me get a final card. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me get some water. La 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 la. Bow to your partner. Hold on. This right here. This was me today. That's why I had to screenshot it. This is totally me today. I tried so hard. Me trying to not choose violence. Yes. Yes, it was. Hold on. Let me doo 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 Do do do. Do do do. You're all I need to get by. I, like sweet morning dew. I took one look at you. It was plain to see you are my destiny. You, I spend my time. I dedicate my life. Sacrifice for you. Dedicate my life to you. You're all I need to. Please do a karaoke live. Y'all already know that I sing when my brain is overloaded. That's me stimming because I cannot always rock because then the movement that I see on the screen will further stimulate my already hyperstimulated senses. Come in. Hello. Oh, poison. Liquid poison. Oh, it's Kirkland. Thank you, baby. I love you too. You know, they did a test on sediments and all kind of different stuff in the water, and Kirkland was the cleanest. She okay? Go ahead and put some arnica. Arnica. I love you too. Good fellow. Okay. All right. Card number 38. Here goes. The courage of your love. Ew, I feel an energy. The energy is not necessarily ill, but the emotions connected to the energy are ill. I have some advice, whoever this is that I'm feeling. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. You living in the house of pain, baby boo. You need to relocate. Relocate. The house of pain you living in, you gotta stop living there. You gotta stop living there. Okay? Like, just those feelings are not the business. Card number 38, the courage of your love. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it's blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You must awake, my beloved. There's no time to waste, for the wolves are circling. Remember that card. The wolves are circling. We're approaching the 9-9 portal. All of these portals, all the way through till the 12-12 portal and the 12-21, these are going to be huge portals. These are huge, huge energetic shifting events. And the portals, they begin to dilate and constrict. They prairie dog for 2 weeks before the portal, 2 weeks after. And it increases in intensity as it reaches the apex, which is typically like 9-9, 10-10, 11-11. There's a lot of things that are going to be circling around you. Remember this card, I was talking about thought inception, things trying to manipulate the way you see, the way you think, the way you interpret the communication you're receiving. Be careful with that. You must awake, my beloved. There's no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah, yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters, the variety of an opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. There is a Sufi story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. She loses her child, and once she finds him again, instantly lets him suckle for as long as he needs. A Sufi master nearby says to his students, "Do you think she would throw her baby into the fire?" And the students all say, "No, of course not." And the master replies, "Allah loves his children more than she, with enough tenderness to throw them into the fire." So it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. You cannot bear the thought of pain within them, even for a moment. Your own suffering is easier than bearing the suffering of your beloved. That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong with compassion. This is the great heart that can hold the suffering of the world within it and yet still find space for peace, for sweetness, for tenderness, and for rapture. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It's willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, while gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is. The drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into greater power. So it taps into um, this. Remember how someone was using another person for stability? That there was a person that was being used kind of like as a broom. That person is wicked. Don't worry about it. But the person who was using that other broom person, that broomstick of a person, to clear things out, yeah, toss that broom into the fire. Let it serve as a fuel to burn away your fear of yourself and your process. Toss the broomstick into the fire. You don't need a broom when you live in the wilderness being representative of the path of soul. People think the path of soul is a well worn path, and that the reason it's a well worn path is because you've traversed it through many, many lifetimes. If that's the case, you're not fucking learning what you need to learn in every single lifetime. You're going in circles, motherfucker. You're going in circles. The truth of the path of soul, if you are doing what you are tasked to do in every lifetime, is you will be traversing a wilderness that no one has touched or traveled through before you. The wilderness of your soul is the path of your soul. It is not a well worn path, it is virgin ground, full of life, overflowing with potentiality and limitless directions. You don't need a broom when you travel a wilderness. There's nothing to clear away. The only thing you'd need is for your discernment to serve as a machete to clear away overgrowth, the things that block your pathway. And don't worry, you won't kill anything by trimming parts to clear your path. You misunderstand the depth and the gravity of the roots of soul. As long as the roots are healthy, you can cut as much of that as you want. It will continue to grow. So, what do you have to fear outside of fear itself? What is it that you actually fear? What you'll find? Well, if you're unhappy, which something tells me that many of you are, okay? If you're unhappy, everything you've done thus far is only stuff that you know and are familiar and comfortable with, things that make you feel safe. Now, that's very tragic. If the things that make you feel safe are the very things that perpetuate your suffering, I'm open to anything and everything in life. Anything and everything in life, because that's the only way I will learn everything I need to learn about myself and my proper place in my life. There is nothing that I will not consider trying at least once. Considering and actually doing are two different things. I will consider it, and I will follow those strings to lead me to the next part, the part after I select that option. And if I don't like the outcome, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's my sovereign right to choose the ways in which I will learn the lessons that are already predetermined for me before I ever came into this form. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is initiation into great power. So many lapses will happen before the heart grows strong enough to overpower old patterns and surrender without condition or equivocation. When it is ready to surrender in such a way, the heart is free and allowed to simply be. Even the mind, then, finally freed from shackles and joyfully submitting to love, declares, "Let love be in whatever way it shall be. I can bear it. I shall take refuge in it. I shall not turn away from it. I am that love." You are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. You're being asked to free yourself from the too small loves of a youthful heart and come to understand and accept the wisdom of your mature heart. Your mature heart is not cursed with hardness or detachment, but with compassion and tenacious devotion to the cause that is most real and matters most, the quest for life of the human soul. Your ancient heart loves the soul and will roar like the lion of love at the wolves that would casually devour it. So trust in the courage of your heart. You are not cruel. You are not hard. You are not careless. You are passion personified. You are the lion of love. So allow yourself to be the lion, not the lamb. Stand true in your own heart. Cause trouble, make noise, be proud and be mighty. Then rest after all that savage divinity. Rest and restore, for day after day you shall claim your holy lands and refuse to give them up to less noble creatures. You are giving up your sacred lands that exist within your space to creatures born of insecurity, creatures born of imbalanced ego, creatures formed from exaggerated fears. Though you survey their manipulations and attempts to claim power with compassion, you do not underestimate them or relax your vigilance. You shall not allow for even a moment that falsehood be accepted as truth in your heart. And only you know what's true for you. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than you are worth, or to the shaming stories of others of our culture that would cast your regal lion nature into the falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give into the idea that you are victim and cannot free yourself from your suffering, or that you are less than any other. These are lies. These are petty deceptions so unworthy of you. Do not believe them. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the Earth Mother, through whom they can be used to fertilize new life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or that you are now moving through, but you have what is necessary to succeed and overcome it. No matter how long it has endured or how big you have built that challenge up to be in your mind, no matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there is and shall be a victory beyond it, and it is imminent. This oracle has come to you to let you know you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within to do it, and that the time for your victory is drawing near. So do not give up. Instead, do a sacred honoring ritual as needed, and when you feel so inclined, open your mouth and roar love from the very depths of your being. Create a sound of truth for yourself. In that sound, you will hear the mightiest one of all roaring along with you, saying, "Yes, love, I am with you." And together we claim divine victory. So we roar. How we roar. Oof. Hmm. I'm just, I feel like you are at the cusp of finding something out about yourself, something that will absolutely blow your mind when it comes to who you think you are and what you think you're capable of. The time for playing small is done. It's been done. I think this is a truth for everyone in our community. The time for playing small is done. It's time for you to really just allow the unfoldment. I'm told to pull one final card. I thought I was done. Let me pull one final card. Let's make it a Kuan Yin card. Let's see what Kiki wants to tell us. We're going to let her saunter into the room because she's just sensual like that. All right. One more. Okay. Ooh, okay. She's over here playing her lute. She's playing a lute. All right. The Amaryllis lute. You have won a victory, beloved, a victory over the past. And the Amaryllis lute is sounding through every cell of your being, heralding your rising vibration as you leave fear behind you once again. In fact, the lute says you're growing fast and spiritually, you are outgrowing your old life even more so. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. This is natural. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how much it was important in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Ooh, I'm saying. Just as a musical instrument can play notes at higher or lower vibrations, your own vibration is being refined as you're growing so fast spiritually. This is wonderful. Be brave as you trust that you are allowed. Indeed, you are spiritually encouraged to allow your vibration to continue rising, even though that sometimes means leaving people, places, situations, and things behind. Some people and situations will grow with you at an equal pace. Others will meet you in the next upward spiral of your unfolding consciousness and life path. And still others will weigh you down, and you will need to let them go so that they may live their own destiny according to their own choices and timing. The more there is an energy that's just irritating the shit out of me. Sorry, guys. You want my attention so bad, and yet you don't have the courage to reciprocate. That behavior is unworthy of my attention. Learn how to conduct yourself, and maybe you'll receive the attention you covet. Do not disrupt what I'm doing. I don't want to hear your communications right now. I'm aware you know how to telepathically communicate just as I'm able to. I'm actively blocking your words. As a sovereign, I own my own space. I will not play along with your games any further. The more you allow yourself to raise your vibration, to shine victorious in your journey from fear to peace, the more you'll be able to benefit from the quick unfoldment of your higher destiny in your life. The amaryllis lute calls you upwards into your own soul vibration. This healing instrument of the divine mother goddess Kuan Yin sounds within your cells, helping you continue to raise your vibration into peace. You will feel the effect of the amaryllis lute when you feel that you want to be more discerning about what you consume and how it might affect you positively or negatively. This might be food, it might be relationships, energies, visual or reading material, and music, environments, and emotional tendencies in certain friendships or work environments. This doesn't require stringent or fanatical approaches, but the lute opens you up to greater awareness of how you best work to raise your own vibration. You don't have to make dramatic changes to have dramatic effects. Even a small change in not gossiping and choosing not to engage in non constructive arguments can make a world of difference. So can choosing to not allow yourself to become entangled in someone else's energetic struggles. So, choosing to smile more, to be gentler and kinder to yourself and others, to not be a doormat, to be firm and loving about meeting your own needs are ways to raise your vibration. Chanting, meditation, and dance can help too. Let the amaryllis lute sound and guide you to the most beautiful and enjoyable ways for your vibration to rise. Remember that what works for another may not work for you, so it's an experiment and a fun one at that. If you have pulled, no, there's a special notice that you are at an advanced stage in your spiritual initiation process, and the passing through that portal of initiation is very close, if not just completed. Stay true to your spiritual principles, for your spiritual victory will be great indeed. So you're about to pass through a portal of initiation, and I guess that's what the 9-9 portal is going to be, a portal of initiation into a greater, more profound, even more divine existence. This can be a very beautiful period for you, or it could be something full of elevated struggles. It's really all in how you choose to experience this. I would actively choose to experience it in a way where you can simply witness the unfoldment, right? Witness the opening of yourself, the opening of your understanding, the expansion of your awareness. Those are very beautiful things, very, very beautiful things. And I hope that whatever it is that you choose to do, I hope that something you heard tonight has completely altered your perception of yourself in a positive manner, in a very empowering manner. And I hope that shift in the way you see yourself, I hope it will lead to a shift in the way you allow yourself to live and be accessed by others, so that you can reserve more of your power for your self healing and your growth rather than giving it all away and being too tired to take the time to get to know yourself again. These are important things, very, very important things. And I very deeply hope that you allow yourself to save some of that compassion for you. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to get going over to TikTok. I want to sleep. I'm going to get going over to TikTok. If you'd like to join me over there, I am Emmy Evolving on TikTok. I'm probably going to be doing some energy work and, that good stuff, readings, scans, who knows. I'm trying to get enough clips of certain types of content to submit to something. I'm doing a little project. Ooh, it makes me nervous, but I'm going to do it anyways. I hope I see you guys over on TikTok if you're willing to stay up a little bit longer. If not, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, everyone.